Hey guys, this is Dwight here with Tire Spine. I'm going to do a rear ATV install for a sport quad. This is a 20x11x9 HP version. What you need to do is start off by lightly lubing about half of the insert and then one side of the joint. And then of course, I've already lubed the tire to speed the process up. What you want to do is start by, just like all of our other install videos, feeding the insert into the tire first. What you want to do is feed as much of it as you can into the tire carcass itself. Next step is going to be, just like before, you're going to want to spiral the insert upwards, and then using a tire spoon in your knee and other forces of downward pressure to feed the insert in. Again, we've lubed about halfway up, so we'll be able to work a little bit here before we have to lube some more. You start with pulling the insert up in a curly Q method. And what you want to do is, the entire time, the bead is what's going to fight you to get in. So anytime you can move the bead of the tire with your spoon and force the insert in, that's where you're going to make the most progress to get the insert in. What you're going to do is just work around in a circle here. What I'm going to do is, it'll try to feed out the other side. So every so often, go around and check, see how it's hanging out, make sure that you feed it into the tire. That way the whole time it's working with you and not against you. And continue to feed. This is the spiral method, using your spoon. Push the bead out of the way, and your insert downward into the tire. And just caught up to where we hadn't lubed yet. Just a little bit more lube on it to work with. Don't need a bunch of lube. The lube is just for install. Nothing to do with the performance of the insert itself. Again, like I said before, definitely want to continue to check the other side because it's going to fight to come out. Just keep your foot here, just press it in. Go back to your method of spinning it in. Downward force towards that helps. You're going to want to pull up and spiral in a continuous motion. Moving that bead ring to get your insert in. So again, the bead ring is all the resistance you feel of it going in is from the bead ring itself. You just got to move it out of the way enough for you to pop this in. This is the hardest insert that we have to offer that you can install by hand. Again, it was just a method where racers wanted something where they didn't have to go anywhere special, didn't have to have any kind of special tooling. All I've got right here is a tire spoon and using some physical labor. most resistant here. The last little bit to get in. Using your body, knee, spoon, whatever. It will make its way into the tire. Now I've got the main part of the insert in. If you didn't lube the other side up, you can do that now. Just help get the joint in there. What you do is you have a gap again, like you do on our front lineup or any other ones. The bigger stuff, you use a scissor jack. For this stuff, you can either do it by hand or take your foot and then press downward into the tire, and that will fill that gap in. And got it centered down in there, and you're done.